Indeed, one of the most challenging aspects of any video production is the audio. Audio defines the listening experience for your audience. Whether you're a YouTuber, whether you are streaming live on Twitch, or you are probably engaging in some form of virtual conferencing, your audio quality is as important as your video quality. We spend a lot of time trying to get the best devices for our video and our pictures, but little time is spent on how to produce the kind of audio that gives a better listening experience. I am no expert when it comes to audio engineering, but in the past 11 months, as I decided to start my YouTube channel, I have learned a thing or two which I would like to share with you. If you're a beginner like myself, I believe that these principles would help you. I'm also going to share with you some of the audio devices that I use that gives me better output. So if you want to learn more and if you want to improve upon your audio quality, then stay tuned. As far as audio is concerned, there are three key components that come together to give you the needed output. High quality sound makes your video pop and makes your video desirable to watch and to listen to. Number one is obviously the microphone. You need a microphone to capture the sound that you are producing. Either you are doing a talking head video like I'm doing right now, or you are recording an interview. You need a microphone. The second component is a preamp. So the preamp basically takes that sound that is being collected by the microphone and amplifies it to a level that is desirable for the listeners. And in this case, the preamp plays as much of a crucial role as the microphone. And the third component is the analog to digital converter. Basically, what that does is that the sound that is being recorded is converted into electronic signals or digital signals for your computer, especially when you have to do post-production, editing, and so forth. There are some microphones that have inbuilt preamps that makes it a bit easier. Other microphones do not have the inbuilt preamp. In that case, you need to have a separate preamp and connect your microphone in order to get high quality sound. In this video, I'm going to take you through the microphones that I have as well as the preamps that I use for my videos. The microphones and the setup that I'm going to share with you, I think would help you improve your audio quality. I'm also going to share with you some essential tips that can help you whilst you are doing your production and whilst you are doing your recording. As you can see, this is the overview of the devices that I use for my YouTube videos. So I'll just walk you through these devices one by one, depending on the occasion and depending on the versatility that I want, and depending on the type of audio recording that I'm doing, I employ one or two of these devices that you see on the screen. So this is the Zoom H1n. As you can see, it's a very portable device. It helps you to do all forms of recording. It has built-in microphones. That is the audio gain. So you can increase or decrease the audio gain depending on the kind of amplitude that you are looking for. So it's a very useful device. It's not the latest in the whole lineup of the Zoom audio recorders, but it works very well. So just put it on for you. Yeah, it works. It has the play record button. It has a slot for SD card. Currently I'm using the 6 gig SD card, and you have the audio in and the audio out, and you can put in a headphone here to make sure you can hear yourself when you're recording and adjust the audio gain. Yeah, You just put this on and yeah, you get the audio quality you're looking for. So I really like this device. Very, very affordable as well, and very useful for all my recordings. The next one here is the Audio Technica AT875R. So it's a condenser microphone, or a boom microphone as is popularly called. I use this normally for most of my talking head videos where I don't have the Zoom H1n or the Rode Wireless Go. So I use this boom microphone very often. It has phantom power, and this is what you have to be aware of because it needs a specific voltage in order to power the microphone. It's very sleek. It's not necessarily top of the range, kind of mid-range, very good for beginners like myself. And yeah, I truly like this. Then we have the Rode Wireless Go. This is perhaps my most widely used microphone. It has two parts to this, the receiver and the transmitter. So normally you would see that I have this on my shirt, clipped on my shirt, and the receiver connected to the camera to receive the sound that is produced. It has inbuilt microphone as well, as you can see in the transmitter. And yeah, you can use this without any external microphone. And this is the TRS cable which is needed to connect the receiver to the camera. So you need the TRS cable. This is very crucial. There have been instances where people bought the Rode Wireless Go and they bought a TRRS instead of TRS. So please take note of this. You need a TRS cable to connect this to your camera or to your laptop. Next is the Rode Lavalier Smart Plus. So this is a lavalier mic from Rode as well, and I usually would connect the transmitter. As you can see here, there's a part where instead of using the inbuilt microphone on the Rode Wireless Go, you can attach a lavalier mic. So I usually attach the lavalier mic and clip it to my shirt for most of my talking head videos. Now this is quite interesting. It's not a microphone, it's just a modular handheld device for the Rode Wireless Go. So in the situation where you are conducting interviews and you don't have two microphones, you can easily clip the transmitter part of, yeah, I need to remove the magnets, and I just have a few accessories clipped to the transmitter. So let me get it out and then I'll show you how this works. Yes, so now you can put the transmitter in this handheld module from Rode and just put the foam on it just like that, and yeah, it looks like a microphone. So for interviews you can easily use this if you don't have two microphones. It's very affordable module that you can find on Amazon that really helps as an accessory to the Rode Wireless Go. So this is the overview of the audio devices that I use currently. And one thing that I forgot to mention earlier is the PreAmp that I use. So currently I use the Saramonic SmartRig Plus. This PreAmp is fantastic. It performs incredibly well. It has audio gains for basically 2 channels if you have 2 microphones or a microphone and some other musical instrument. The important thing here is that it has phantom power, as you can see, and this phantom power is needed to power the Audio Technica boom microphone. So about 48 volts. This is absolutely crucial to use this specific boom microphone. So that is the PreAmp Saramonic SmartRig. So this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We are doing a very quick audio test of all the devices that I've showed you. I think that most importantly, a few caveats. First of all, I'm just recording this in the living room, so there hasn't been any form of external sound treatment of the room. I don't have any form of panels installed to help with the audio treatment of the room. So this is just a living room with a normal couch and everything around. So the audio test is going to be as raw and as candid as it gets. So as you can tell, I'm recording currently on the Rode Wireless Go. So you can see here the transmitter with the inbuilt microphone, and the receiver is actually connected to the camera with a TRS cable directly into the camera. So I'm recording from the Rode Wireless Go directly into the camera, and this is exactly how it sounds like. This is the second sound check. We are now using the Rode Smartlav Plus. So this is a lavalier mic that I've connected directly to the Rode Wireless Go. So as you can see, the lavalier mic is connected to the Rode Wireless Go. So I'm not using the internal microphone of the Rode Wireless Go this time. And I think that the sound quality is equally the same. It kind of gives you more versatility. And of course, with lav mics, you want to use it during interviews and you want to conceal the microphone, because the Rode Wireless Go sometimes can be bulky on the shirt. So this is how the sound quality is like with the Rode Wireless Go connected with the Rode Smartlav Plus. So the next microphone I'm going to talk to you about is the Audio Technica AT875R. This is a boom microphone that requires phantom power, basically meaning that you need a higher voltage in order to power the microphone for it to work. I've connected the XLR cable to the Saramonic SmartRig PreAmp that goes into the camera. So that gives it the phantom power that it requires. And also I've adjusted the audio gain on the preamp to give a better sound output. So this is the Audio Technica boom microphone. You don't see it in frame because it's right here. I'm going to show you. So this, as you can see, is the Audio Technica AT875R. This is the boom microphone connected to the XLR cable and then to the microphone stand. It's usually out of frame, and there's a simple rule of thumb that you just do this to measure the distance from your lips in order to get the best sound output. So this is how the Audio Technica AT875R sounds like. This is the audio from the Zoom H1n. This recorder does an amazing job. It has an inbuilt preamp and it comes with its own microphone as well. So as you can see, this is the microphone, and I just put this pop cover on it. The option to record directly into the SD card or connect to your camera makes it very versatile and a very good option. There are times where you would want to record sounds in nature, or a moving vehicle, or a moving train. The Zoom H1n is your guy. If you have this device, you are good to go. You can record directly or use it for interviews, or just use it as an audio recorder if you so wish. This is the sound from the Zoom H1n. So here are a few tips that you need to have in mind. Remember that everything I've showed you is in relation to the hardware and the simple setup that I use for my YouTube videos that has ensured that my audio quality has improved with time. So beyond the microphone, the preamp, and the A to D converter, you need an environment that would help to generate the right kind of sound that you need. So a typical room will have tiles or walls, and normally you would realize that sound is bouncing off these walls and producing a lot of echo and unnecessary noise. My tip here would be that if you have tiled floors or you have some form of wooden floors, because of the hard surface, you would realize the sound just bounces off these walls and creates unpleasant sound in your videos. So just put carpeting, ensure that you have enough carpeting in the room. You can also use blankets to more or less treat the walls. Just place some blankets around your windows and your walls to absorb a lot of the sound. I personally haven't done any treatment to all the spaces that I do the recording in. And so I just do most of my recordings either in the living room or in the bedroom. And so there isn't much treatment of the walls. And so I just use these simple tricks where, I can put some form of blanket or pillows around me to help create that kind of sound quality that I'm looking for. Remember that the environment within which you record your sound is as important as the devices through which the sound is being recorded in. The second tip is that I do a lot of my sound design in post-production. I personally use Adobe Premiere Pro for most of my sound design. At the end of the day, you need to ensure that you eliminate all form of noise. You need to apply some settings to ensure that low sound is kind of amplified and some form of high amplification is also reduced. So you normalize your sound in post-production to ensure some degree of uniformity of the sound across board. So it's important for you to learn some form of software, any application that can help you, either Audacity or any form of sound design software would help. Tip number 3, challenge yourself. Don't restrict yourself to what you know. Always be open-minded to embrace new knowledge and to give yourself some form of challenge. You can personally set a goal that in the next 3 or 4 months you would save towards getting a Rode Wireless Go or a Zoom H1n, and these are all audio microphones with very good preamps that can help you get better audio. Apart from good video, you would want to improve upon your audio quality to give your audience a better experience. It's been an exciting time sharing with you some of the devices I use for my audio and some of the tips that I've learned so far. I've also left all the links to the devices that I'm using in the description. If you'd like me to do another video on my lighting setup, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one.